Wow, it has been so long since the last time I was in Cloudsdale. I forgot the smell of the industrial rainbows and the way the low pressure makes your ears pop. The way you get the stars in your eyes from the lack of oxygen.
Dash, please. I've been begging you to slow down for an hour and a half. My heart is gonna explode.
That's okay, we're here now, and because we went fast, that means we get a long break.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, I'm bored. You wanna go do something?
I thought you were gonna go sign up for the Flyers competition.
Yeah, but that's not for a little while. Hey, you know what we ought to do? We ought to go tour the Weather Factory. The Weather Factory is an important part of our world, and we should take a moment to appreciate it.
I don't really wanna.
Yeah? Me either, I guess.
Let's go to the sign-ups and then lay down.
Oh, you know what we ought to do? We ought to go to the store and buy you power drink. That'll make up for all the salt and stuff you lost sweating over here.
Do we have time?
Yeah. Oh, hey, check it out. It's one of these mechanical plane things. You remember these? Okay, put in a quarter bit.
Dash, I don't want people to stare at us.
Oh, come on. I'm an adult now, and I can have ice cream when I want, and now I really appreciate this mechanical plane on a philosophical level. It's like Pony Sunzu used to say, kids don't appreciate what they got.
I don't think Pony Sunzu said that.
Put a quarter bit.
It says it takes a whole bit.
Nuh-uh. Oh, man. Did money seriously get 5 times more expensive from when we were kids?
Well, I heard both Ponyville and Cloudsdale got hit really hard by the employment slump, so prices are going up faster than wages.
Jeez. You remember the good old days?
I don't know. I don't remember anything good. Are we gonna get that power drink?
It's probably too expensive.
Well, okay. I'm sorry. Let's go sign up for the contest.
I remember when I was little, this plane looked so much bigger, and flying felt faster. I think I'm getting old, Fluttershy.
One day we'll all be in the ground.
Gosh, there was that time I flew faster than I ever did before. You remember that? I realized that if you fly down, gravity does all the hard work, and then you have to do the harder work, and I flew so fast that boom!
You hit the ground.
But before that though, remember? There was an explosion.
I remember that. The doctor said you hit your head really hard.
I flew so fast, I blew up the time barrier. You and me didn't used to have a lot of friends. They used to pick on me and called me slow all the time, but I was like the strongest flyer. I could never figure out why they kept saying that.
You were my only friend, and when you got hurt, your parents called my parents because I was there, and your parents knew me. I got in trouble.
Oh, you came to the hospital and you signed my cast. Get well soon, no homo.
There were a lot of rumors about you and Gilda at the time.
Yeah, Gilda signed it too. She drew like a stick on a wheel and couldn't stop laughing. Like, she was such a bad artist.
My parents used to scold me because I wasn't very social. And then I made friends with you, and I wasn't really comfortable around anyone else, so I followed you everywhere. Kinda like now.
Everyone else laughed at that wheel stick too. Poor Gilda. My parents weren't happy. They said if she's gonna draw, it should be like a nice drawing.
And the rumors got around, and when your parents called mine, my parents had a really long talk about you and me, and they grounded me, and they said, you can come out when you're normal. I thought to myself, I'm gonna be in here for a really long time.
One of these days, though, I'm gonna fly so fast I make that explosion again.
I guess I never really found myself. Like, why do I still follow you around? I moved to Ponyville because I was afraid to be alone. I feel like I'm... Never mind, I'm sorry I wrote that on your cast.
Aw, what for? As far as friends go, you're a pretty good no-homo.
Well, I appreciate the thought that made those words come out of your mouth.
Oh, hey, you wanna go to the zoo?
I think we need to go sign up for the Flyers competition before it's too late.
Yeah? There's probably a lot of really good flyers in that thing.
I guess it depends on your relative perspective of good.
I sure don't get nearly as much practice in Ponyville. I'm the fastest in Ponyville.
Nobody likes competing with you because you're kind of an asshole about it.
What?
I said you don't get a lot of real competition in Ponyville.
Yeah, they do acrobatic stuff in the Flyers competition. And some ponies are there every year. The Wonderbolts are gonna be watching. You know, we probably have time for the zoo. We'll come back and we'll sign up. I read they're getting a new exhibit at the zoo.
Sometimes it's better to fail by choice than to stare into the illusion you've created of yourself. There's something there like an uncanny valley. The smoothness of the poise, the cold, distant sparkle in the eyes that you describe as happiness.
Makes me think of Rarity. Man, what if she had wings? She'd be up here and she'd be all like, look at my tail, and this is my hair, I washed it yesterday. Oh my god.
That hard little point of light pulls you in, and as you feel yourself dissolving, you can't help but wonder if everyone else feels the same way, but they're all just better actors than you. How can one pony be such a ridiculous parody of a living creature?
She'd kiss on all the boy judges, and they'd be all like, oh yeah, that's pretty good, 10 out of 10, I guess.
You were born with wings, but you were never really meant to fly. Everyone is special, but what's special about you is that you're terrible in every conceivable way.
But then her wings would fall off, and I'd fly down and save her. I'd be faster than the Wonderbolts. No, even they'd get knocked out because Rarity punches them when they're falling because she's so scared and she's just flailing around. And then the princess would be there and she's like, oh no, but swoosh, and I'd save everybody. So, we going to the zoo or what?
I am a yellow horse.
Yep. So, the zoo?
Okay.
Cool. It said they're getting a whale. Apparently they finally figured out how to fly it up here and get it in the tank safely.